Wow, this is so spectacular.
It's our first house concert of the season, and a local fair is cutting into our numbers.
I could do a few posts online, like on Facebook or Twitter.
That would be great. We need to pull out all the stops to make sure this beautiful autumn event isn't a total bust. I'm not sure Sean's flowers are gonna actually cut it for tonight, so I'll see what else I can find. Okay, let's go. I'm Danielle French. 10 years ago, I moved from the city to the country with my 4 daughters, dream in hand for a more simple side of life. I found my home at South Pond Farms. This is actually looking beautiful. Okay. And decided to create special events from scratch, opening my doors to share a taste of the country with everyone. Fall is my favorite time of year. My farm explodes with vibrant color and the gardens overflow with ripe organic vegetables. These are so beautiful. It's a great season to show off everything we do here at the farm to potential new clients. So this weekend, we're hosting a casual dinner followed by live music. A house concert is actually a way for people to listen to musicians in your home, very intimately playing in a living room or in a space in your house. So it's meant to be very casual. It's a great way to experience music in a concert, but it is much more intimate, and it is also directed at rural communities. I want people to come that may or may not know me, and they might be interested about what we do, and an opportunity for us just to be, exposed. To break even on an event like this, we need at least a dozen guests.
Nick's getting grumpy, we gotta feed him. So
yeah, he is grumpy. And with just a couple of days to go, we only have 5 people confirmed.
How is the response rate going? Am I scared to ask about that?
You know what? The reality is it's the Lindsay Fair. It's a beautiful night, beautiful season. People are still hanging on to summer, and they're not in house concert mode. The local fall fair is a really big deal. It's a huge draw with a demolition derby, livestock shows, a midway, and a parade. It's the premier event of the season. It's proving to be extremely hard for us to compete. It's just a lot of conflicts, and I think people are kind of hanging on to summer a little bit. Maybe we do a Twitter hashtag house concert. Could we do that?
I could look into those.
Maybe we should do a little tweet because people maybe will notice that. These concerts also provide us with a perfect opportunity to promote our other venue just down the road, Iron Horse Ranch. I think it's just a nice environment to be in. The house is very warm with all the wood and the stone and fire, and it's easy to serve. We have a lot more space. It's South Pond at Iron Horse. So we'll do the food, we'll do the decor, and so it still has the Iron Horse feel, but the overlay is South Pond. The menu is chicken fricassee, which is based on leeks and carrots and tomatoes and a little bit of a Mediterranean feel with the olives and capers. Some quinoa, which of course has no basis in anything, and I added in some grapes, and I added pecans, and then some green salad and cookies. Okay, so I feel like there's a lot of chopping and dicing that still need to go on.
Sure. There's also a bunch of celery root that came in.
What do you do with that?
That was for me.
That
was like for me to make a celery root soup. I think that would be really nice. And we've got some chicken and probably all rice. I'll just keep it really simple, but a really nice soup for the fall would be a good thing. Okay, so I'm just wondering if we are good to go and wrap up?
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome, thank you.
Team meeting adjourned.
Autumn brings color to the farm, but it also brings frost. And frost kills pretty much everything in my vegetable gardens. Temperatures are dipping below 0 tonight, so planning for our house concert will have to wait. I can't lose these vegetables and herbs. Mitch, Nick, and I must harvest as much as we can before nightfall.
What do you really want out of there? The tomatoes?
Well, the tomatoes, would be the nicest, and I'm gonna grab some parsley. I just thought, let's just see what's there and what we need to try to spend an hour, the 3 of us, grabbing. All right, Malls, let's head out. The only thing we're going to be able to hope to salvage are tomatoes.
So you want?
I want all those red tomatoes, and there's a whole whack of yellow ones. I think my rosemary is under there, isn't it?
Yeah, that is probably.
And we've got to take that out because that's going to get nabbed by the frost. So I was going to concentrate on herbs. If you guys could take tomatoes out. And you can just put that right on the ground. So just like at the bar, you can be a two-handed picker.
Okay.
And it will go fast. So I'm feeling like there's some possibility here with some of these beautiful, even the zucchini blossoms and the dill. I'm going to use them for some flowers for tomorrow's concert.
Yeah.
And we might as well take what we can get and use it for decor.
Okay.
These are so beautiful. These are dill flowers. Yeah. So Sean will like these because he loves anything in yellow. So these will be really nice to put out on the table, and then I could actually use them afterwards for the salad. Okay. I feel like these beet greens could look nice too, right? So why don't I try these? Yeah, and I think Sean has got a few things at Iron Horse that will be beautiful. So we have some beet bottoms and beet tops. It's a good haul. We've got things to eat and things to put into water for decor. It looks like we've been able to salvage some veggies and herbs ahead of the frost. Time to turn my attention back to the concert. Before I start on the meal, I have to know how many guests are coming. In order to cover my costs, I will need at least a dozen people. If Amy doesn't bump up the numbers, I will be forced to cancel. Okay, hi Amy.
Hello.
I'm just coming in to check on tomorrow. You know, on the attendance. I'm a little nervous about that.
Yeah. Why don't I could do a few like posts online, like on Facebook or Twitter.
That would be great.
And then maybe even if we got another 4 or 5, 10.
Yeah. And maybe I should just do some calls, but it's supposed to be such a nice weekend, and I think the weather in this case is actually going against us because people are still out and enjoying and hanging on to summer and not really wanting to go inside for a concert. Okay, so let's see if we can talk throughout the day and get a head count, but I know for the food, ideally the latest I need to know is by tomorrow morning.
I will keep you posted.
Okay, perfect. 5 people is just not enough. I really hope Amy's efforts pay off. This weekend is supposed to be our first fall house concert of the season.
How is the response rate going? Am I scared to ask about that?
But it looks like everyone is going to the local fall fair. It's the Lindsay Fair. People are still hanging on to summer, and they're not in house concert mode. And so far, we only have 5 guests confirmed. I really want to showcase Iron Horse Ranch, and we need to bring in new visitors to help expand my event business. If this dinner is not well attended, we'll lose money, and it doesn't help the artists. Amy is trying very hard to drum up more guests by tomorrow. In the meantime, I need to start on this celery root soup, just in case she comes through. All right, celery root, hairy, knotty on the outside, delicious and white, fleshy, dense on the inside. And you cut away all the brown. Okay, so that one is ready to use. This is one of my favorite root vegetables. It has, I want to say, a nuttier taste to it, or a richer, it's a very richer, I call it like a celery power pack flavor. So I'm going to use some leeks as the base, and I find leeks also sort of an underestimated, at least in our North American world, people use more onions than they use leeks. So I'm going to saute these leeks in there. I'm coarsely chopping them because I'm ultimately going to puree this soup. So it doesn't really matter to me if they're uniform sizes.
Doesn't it make you just feel better to cut them in uniform sizes? Makes me feel better.
I know that, my friend, I know that. And butter, of course, is the perfect accompaniment to leeks and celery. I'm gonna let them cook for a minute. And I'm gonna make sure I can turn this down low. And I'm gonna let them sit there for a minute, and then I'm gonna cover them. I'm also going to add these vegetables. Hey Nick, do you have any idea if we have any twine? This is probably a bad idea, isn't it? It's gonna all come apart. It's gonna give flavor of celery and parsley to this whole mixture. This celery root soup will be a perfect starter for our delicious autumn meal. I'm still crossing my fingers that we will have enough people to actually taste it.
I'm working right now on doing a couple of social media posts for the house concert tomorrow. Our numbers are kind of low, so we're hoping we might get a few more people out, even, 3 or 4 would be great. So we've got, join us for our first house concert of the season tomorrow at Iron Horse Ranch. Come for dinner at 6 p.m., $20, and stay for the concert, $20. The menu includes chicken with olives and tomatoes, grains and rice, green salad, cookies, and then I have Danielle's email address that they can contact to reserve their spot. So I'm gonna post this, but Danielle is gonna need to know her head count by tomorrow morning at the latest.
Everyone wants this house concert to be a success. I rely on these events to help round out my event business during the shoulder season.
Hey, Danielle.
Hey, Sean?
How many people are coming to the house concert, Danielle?
I don't know, Sean. I'm hoping
Not enough yet.
I'm hoping we're around 10. That's just the broth of the vegetable broth. There's no meat in there yet.
Right, okay. Tastes like water.
Does not taste like water.
Cabbage.
I think the celery taste has overtaken the
Yeah, maybe it's
flavor.
the celery that I taste. That's it, celery and water.
That's what the soup is going to be. Broth and celery,
We're on a diet.
We're on a diet for the winter. It's nice to have your partner around when the chips are down, even if he doesn't like my celery root soup. As I work on modifying the recipe, Amy comes in with an update.
I have good news. We have a few more attendees coming for the house concert. We've got 5 people who have said that they're going to come now.
Perfect.
Yeah. Okay, well, we'll see if we get any more by tomorrow morning, but right now it looks like we're looking at like 12 to 15 people, I think.
Perfect. I think that sounds good.
Perfect. All right.
Okay, thanks, Amy.
You're welcome.
Okay, 15 would be fabulous. Looks like our event is on. With no time to lose, I better get Nick and Mitch started on the setup.
Okay, so we got a bit of a chair issue. Danielle doesn't think she has a lot of work to do, but when she sees how dirty these chairs are, she'll might disagree with me.
This house concert has been a ton of work for me and my crew, but there's still a lot more to do to be ready for tomorrow. And I just remembered, weeks ago, I gave Nick the weekend off. There's less than 24 hours until our fall-themed dinner and concert, and I'm down a valuable team member. Okay, done. I have a huge to-do list. How will I manage on my own?
Lock it up.
Our first fall house concert is tonight, and I'm on my own since Nick has the day off. I'm gonna look at these beautiful carrots and so I just scrub them down. Most of the meal still needs to be prepared, and Iron Horse needs a full decorating overhaul. Just when I think I've bitten off more than I can chew, a surprise walks through the door.
Good morning.
Hey, Nick.
Have some chicken.
How's it going on this beautiful day?
Good. Day off.
Day off. Day off that you're here. How surprising. I was pretty relieved to see Nick show up this morning. You need somebody to help you.
So you've got a bit of a list on the go, I see there?
I've got a bit of a list. I really appreciate you taking a bit of time today to kind of help me get organized for our first house concert. Holy moly. If you wouldn't mind checking the list, I'm going to get going on this chicken.
Okay.
Yeah, it is a bit of a checklist.
Okay.
There's plates and chairs and napkins and cutlery and glassware and openers, and the list actually goes on.
Serving platters, oh yeah.
So it's a bit of a trick, and it's always a haul. I'm glad to have an extra set of hands. I'm going to need them. I'm going to go with sort of enough food for 20. What is going into the recipe is leeks, carrots, garlic, capers, olives. I think that probably will be about it. Salt and pepper. It's actually one of my favorite ways to have chicken. It has to brown for a good 10 minutes. Okay, salt, garlic, leeks, carrots, tomatoes. Chicken back in. Okay, so I have a bit of a situation in that I don't like the soup that I've made. The celery root soup is not coming together, and there's a lot to be done over at the ranch. It's too celery-like, so I could add some more broth, or pears would be amazing, but I don't have pears. I think I'm gonna grab some apples and cook them up. All right, so this is done, and let's go. There's just a few hours to showtime, and I need to get over to Iron Horse Ranch. I'll be back. See you in a little bit. Sean's decor leaves a lot to be desired. Looks like there's more work to do here than I thought. Okay, I think I'm gonna take these out because I'm not sure Sean's flowers are gonna actually cut it for tonight, so I'll see what else I can find. Where are you going with those?
I collect you up some flowers.
Are you really gonna move those pots?
Yes, I am.
You are.
I'm just gonna take them up to the entrance there.
While Sean keeps busy outside decorating the entrance, I'm adding a much-needed Danielle touch to the decor inside. So I'm just putting together some things that I got yesterday from the vegetable garden. I have these beet greens. These are the tops of the beets that I pulled out of our garden, and I thought these were nice. They're a little droopy, but they're nice because they're gonna just fall over a little bit, but they are a beautiful color. And I love this green vase with all this dill in it, and it's gonna smell nice, and I'm gonna put that in the middle of the table. I know Sean loves yellow, and these are so pretty. I really wanted to use them. And so I'm thinking maybe that they go kind of like poking through these beet greens. I think this is just gonna be perfect. All right, stay this way. The house is almost ready, and it's a good thing because I'm out of time. The musicians and the guests will arrive any minute.
I have good news. Looks like we're looking at like 12 to 15 people, I think.
Perfect. The guests are arriving for our first fall dinner and concert. This is a wonderful opportunity to show off Iron Horse Ranch and its rustic beauty and grow our business with a new kind of event. After a stressful couple of days, I'm hoping we can impress this intimate crowd.
Wow, this is so spectacular.
Are you two ready for soup? Yes. And dinner is served. Everyone is enjoying the fresh and local fare on this spectacular autumn evening. The celery root soup turned out perfectly with the addition of the sweet apples. The chicken, the quinoa, the homemade bread were all a huge success. And for the dessert, the ginger sugar cookies really hit the spot. Thank you for coming out tonight. I would really like to welcome Eve and Jane, who are the group Gathering Sparks. So thanks so much, and enjoy the concert.
Let me rise in the morning, feel the joy in living. Let me open my heart like a flower unfold.
I hope they've enjoyed the experience, and you hope the food just complements the experience.
It was delicious. Really good. Really good. Like the flavors were amazing. It felt very fresh and well prepared and like a lot of love in it. Yeah.
I'm not looking to be awarded any culinary stars. That's not the point. I just want them to enjoy it, have a nice evening, relax, socialize. That's what people are here for.
No, I ain't finished with this journey.
I'm so proud. Everyone pulled together to make this evening a success. And now we have a new collection of fans in love with the South Pond experience. And that is music to my ears.
It's beautiful. It's amazing. Yeah. The buildings are just stunning. The spaces are beautiful, and
It's really nice to eat with everybody before we play and just get a chance to talk to some people.